Hello, hello. I am EPCP, Emerentia Petronella sheepy, sheep-born genius. I have 2 whole brain cells. That is twice as many as the average sheepy. I'm very proud of that fact. I'm basically a genius. However, I am not that much of a genius that I might not have audio problems. So if there's anything wrong with my audio, if I can't be heard, if I sound wacky, if I'm coming through twice, please tell me. Please tell me. Hello, Netski. Hello. Welcome back. So I'm gonna carry on today with what's left of Yuri's route, and hopefully that should get us the remaining CGs. If it doesn't, I've goofed. Hey, Yahiro, hello, welcome back. So if I don't get all the CGs today, I've goofed. I do have to be done at like 2 o'clock on the dot. Because as I've said before, I'm not in my usual spot. I'm good, Yahiro. Oh, bless you. Thank you, Natsuki. Thank you. I appreciate. Obviously, like term time is back on now. School in uni is back. Ordinary work hours are back in session. So I appreciate that my weekday streaming times may not be ideal for everybody, but there will be VODs and the videos will also be uploaded to YouTube. So by all means, please do find them there. I appreciate very much. Thank you. So, as I said, it's perfect timing for you, ideal. It's good for one of you. I'm happy about that. I'm sorry, I am very sorry though that it doesn't suit everyone. So I am currently, as I've said before, not in my usual location, so things might be a little bit wacky. My voice probably a bit echoey because the room is a lot bigger and doesn't have any sound handling. Oh, thank you so much. We love a sub. Number get bigger. Heart filled with ducky. Ah! Love. Thank you. So now as I've said, I'm in kind of a weird situation. I'll be back to normalcy next Sunday, but for the next couple of streams are going to be in this kind of weird space, so I am apologetic. I'm sorry, governor, sorry. Delivery, etc. I hope you'll forgive me. So all of that prattling done. so many bits and bobs that I felt the need to clarify, but now I think it's safe to say we can probably get started. So I'm just getting them running. Oh, rough. I hope it feels good though. I do love a good neck crack. It feels reassuring when you know that you've squeezed out all of the bad. That's what the crack is. It's evil spirits leaving your body. It's the degeneracy. It's the degeneracy making an exit. Okay, so here we go. So again, just a reminder, hopefully finishing off Yuri. We do have some new pictures, we've got some new poems, which is nice. We've got these extra CGs. Oh, yeah, we've got... Man, it feels like there's still a lot missing, you know. I guess we're gonna find out. Side stories coming up too, which I'm very excited about. It's okay, anything that you fear you've missed, you can't find on YouTube. And EPCP on all the social medias and all the platforms, being Discord and YouTube and TikTok. But also, it's okay if you missed things, because most of this is me skipping dialogue we've seen before. So we're effectively trying to save ourselves a lot of hassle. We're not rereading things as we have done. So we are only slowly looking through the new content, the new stuff, the good stuff. And again, this is Yuri's stream. I do Sundays, Mondays, and Wednesdays. Sundays, Mondays, and Wednesdays. Sundays from 12 till 2, and then Monday and Wednesday 2 till 4. Again, it's UK time. I appreciate that doesn't suit everyone. I'm really sorry. That's just what I can fit into my life in the fields. The Sayori one was beautiful. Mostly it was beautiful because it stopped before the worst happened. She's such a wonderful ray of sunshine. I love her. You have to check out the VOD and see. So now we're doing Yuri, and all of the words that are basically high level or incredibly unhinged, guaranteed Yuri words. So probably unrestrained, yeah. 100%. Disaster, yeah. Definitely graveyard, because very macabre. Starscape, because it sounds poetic. I want to say frightening, but I'm actually a little bit uncertain about that one. I think frightening. Let's risk it for a biscuit, please. Okay, good. Whenever we get it right, she does a little hop. You probably know that already, but just for the benefit of people who might not realize that, when you pick the girl's word, her cutie patootie chibi avatar sticker like does a little hop, and it's really precious, and I adore it. Gotta be whirlwinds. Absolutely climax. Again, anything extreme is Yuri. Probably tragedy, because I'm pretty sure that unrequited is actually a Sayori word. Having now done this a few times. Infinite. Let's go. Okay, awesome. Infinite. After image? No, heaven sent. Surely. Yep, cool. Suicide, definitely, because she's so macabre. I'm pretty sure secretive is again a Sayori word, because I'm sure we used that before. So I'm inclined either passion or incapable, perhaps. What are my other choices? Because sometimes there's only one choice for the girl that you are choosing. And last time I did this, we genuinely, legitimately, 100%, I shit you not, had a selection of choices which did not include a single option for Yuri. So we've gone through trying to make the perfect poem and couldn't, which was very, very unfair, very disrespectful. Like, how come? How come, game devs? Why have you made that possible? Not fair. Not fair. Yeah, I think you're right. Boom. Excellent work, Wheaties. See, you guys know what's up. You know what's up. You know how to do the thing. You know the words. Hashtag stop Yuri hate. 100%. 100%. Like, why make it so hard? Like, let me risk her this time, okay? I'm gonna use so many big words. She's gonna like fall over in a tiz. She's gonna be so absolutely blown away by how incredible my language skills are. Definitely, honest. I feel like Cage because she's in a cage of her own making. I don't know. I don't know if you know what that's a reference to. I'm a cage of emotion. Yeah, Yuri is not my fave. I won't pretend. All of the girls have their moments for sure. Is the music loud for you? Sorry, if the music is loud for you, let me see if I can knock it down a touch. How is that? Does that seem better at all? Does that feel better? I've lowered it by some amount. But if that's a little better. Again, I'm not where I usually am, so my setup is a little bit gash, as we would say here in the fields. Yeah, uncontrollable, absolutely. Big long word. If it has more than like 2 syllables, I think it's safe to say it's hers. Existence. Yeah. Variance. Yeah. Philosophy. Yeah. Determination. Yeah, I think we found it. We found it, Bleaties. We found the solution. If a word has more than 2 syllables, it's a Yuri word. We've got it. Electricity. Yes. Intellectual. Yes. Incongruent. Yes. Yeah, something went really wrong. I did see that. I'm glad it wasn't. I thought I was just being a bit like paranoid. This game has made me so paranoid. Like, I am constantly expecting terrible things to happen. Right, it's club meeting time, but this is dialogue we know already, so skipping. I'm sorry, girls, please forgive me. Right, new dialogue. Let's go. Hey, Yuri. Huh? I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No, I was kind of just waiting for you. Oh, if that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, we're lost. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. I love a girl that loves a good brew. She knows the way to every standard British person's heart. Make a good cuppa. I don't know if you guys are familiar or even ever had this argument, but there is a big debate in the UK about do you put the milk in before or after the tea bag. It causes this causes arguments, this tears families apart. It's like a game of Monopoly, you know? It can end relationships. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time any better, it's a nice cup of tea. 100% agree. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. Turn the game audio down a bit more, okay? Let me open my volume controls. Da, 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 da. Right, how is that? Does that feel better, audio-wise? Oh, thank goodness. Okay, we've found it. We've found it, Bleaties. Perfect pitch acquired. Phenomenal. Again, I'm so sorry. Not my usual setup. It's quite the pickle. It's quite the pickle. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf. The kind with a filter inside. I'm just saying, MC, we call that a water filter. He really does have 0 brain cells. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. Bit creepy. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts with her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Bit of a perv, absolutely, absolutely. Come on, MC. I mean, I appreciate you can't help but look at the person that you're talking to, but sometimes you wish you could do school clubs. You didn't have any school clubs. We didn't really either, to be fair, growing up. It would have been very cool though. We had a few sports things, but I'm not exactly into sport. I like yoga, but it's not the sort of thing that, you know, it's not tennis club. Might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Why not, MC? Why not? Why not just be... Why do you have to make it sound like it's such a chore? Oh, might as well walk with you. You could be like, oh, I'll accompany you. You know, make it sound like you actually want to be in the company of a beautiful young woman. Handball. Oh my gosh. That's not a very commonly played sport here. You had netball and football. Oh, you had a netball and a football. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Monica just fucking appears right in there like, damn, she smelt alone time. She smelt MC and anyone except her being together, and phoom, she was right there. Right there. Literally mind your business. Goddamn Midaka. The nerve of this woman. Like, where are we off to? Well, first of all, do we have many fucking places to go? What do you think? Second of all, it's none of your concern anyway. The rudeness. Yuri was going to make some tea, so I suddenly realised how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. Yes, it's weird because you shouldn't have to explain this. This is ridiculous. It's like possessive girlfriend, and we barely know her. We're just filling the water pitcher. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. Nah, we just thought that we'd go into the toilets and have a quick shag in a cubicle, innit? Innit? Because that's what you do, isn't it, at school clubs? I mean, what did you think we were doing? What did you think we were doing? Honestly, Monica, get gone. Get gone. You're not welcome here. We don't want you. You're unwelcome. You're a malign presence. Your face has ruined my day immeasurably. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's... Monica, please mind your own business for once. Yes, Yuri! Yes! Yes! Absolutely right. You fucking tell her. Yuri, based Yuri. Tell her to mind her own fucking business. Absolute queen. Queen. Goddess energy. Goddess energy. Oh, yes, Yuri. Yes. My respect for Yuri has just increased by several points. Fucking brilliant. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve EP2 in club activities? Yeah, Yuri. Are you gonna tell me? I mean, what? Why am I saying Yuri? No, it's because I'm reading Yuri's nameplate. Yeah, Monica, are you gonna tell me that there's something wrong with that? The absolute nerve. The nerve. I cannot believe. Ridiculous. My mouth gapes. I feel like that's probably your standard state, MC. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. No, there's not. Then let's go, EP2. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Fucking yes, Yuri. Well done, girl. Standing up for yourself. She's shy, but she finally, like, showed some moxie, and I have such appreciation for that. Yes, girl. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. Or post-outburst anxiety setting in. Bless her. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri. Something about the way she said that made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. Yes, Yuri. Yes, Yuri. You did the right thing. You absolutely did the right thing. Like, through every playthrough I've done so far, I really do feel like Yuri can see something in Monica that nobody else can. Like, she is somehow picking up on these, like, she knows something's wrong. It's like something's sus with Monica. And she seems to be the only one aware of that. But I don't know if she's even conscious of that, but she says things and she does things, and it just feels like she knows, you know? Yeah, anxiety is like a super, super common mental health issue. And it's totally okay to suffer with anxiety. I mean, well, not that you should be happy that you're suffering with anxiety, I mean, but I mean, it's nothing to be ashamed of. It's very normal. You feel bad saying bad things to people, even though that is a bit. I mean, yeah, I do too, but that's not because of anxiety by itself. I think that's because, like, you don't want to say mean things to people. Nobody likes being mean. Nobody wants to make other people feel bad. Well, I hope. I hope. Good eggs. Just a reminder, we are the good egg society here. Good eggs don't like making other people feel bad. We don't want to make anyone feel bad. But, you know, sometimes when you're standing up for yourself, or, you know, if you're in a situation and you know you're in the right, sometimes it can't be avoided. But as long as you remain conscious and aware of the fact that, you know, it didn't feel good, and that it's not something that you want to do regularly, I think that, you know, that's good. That's a good thing. That means you have a conscience, which is more than MC has, right? Absolutely. A good egg should 100% stand up to a rotten egg. We don't do bad eggs and rotten eggs here. We're the good egg society. Bleaties are good eggs. We are all about making people happy and saying good things and spreading the love, spreading the positivity. We don't need nasty influences like Minika coming and like fucking up our day. That's right. Good eggs can 100% convert bad eggs into good eggs. It's possible. Sometimes all somebody needs is to be shown a little bit of love and patience and understanding goes a really long way, you know? And sometimes you're not even aware of it. Everybody is having times. It's okay. Everybody. That's the hardest thing. Everybody's got crack. Nobody is perfect. I do also like eating eggs, yes. Eggs are tasty. That's another pro of being a good egg, is you taste good. You know? There is no such thing. There is no such thing as an unwelcome good egg. It's a good egg mission to spread good eggism. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Absolutely. Well, for once, MC is saying something true and real. Evie, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because, Yuri, you didn't do anything bad. Nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Absolutely. It seems far worse than it truly is. She did nothing wrong at all. She stood up for herself and was absolutely right in telling Monica to mind her own. Completely. Nobody's perfect. Take that as a life lesson. See, that's real life. Nobody's perfect. As long as you just try, as long as you try to be a good egg, you do your best to be a good egg, then you're doing your best. And that's okay. We have emotions. We can't always hide them away. Also true and real. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. Oddly poetic as well, MC. Goodness me, wasn't expecting that. Damn, look how rizzed she is. She's weak at the knees now. He used a word with more than 2 syllables. Damn. No, wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? He used the F word. Use the F word. Oh, dangerous. Dangerous territory. Friend, you say. Yuri lifts her head. Evie, I really like being friends with you. I feel like that's not what she wanted to say. The pause at like. Yeah. Getting some vibes. Yeah, absolutely. This Yuri is good, Yuri Natsuki. This Yuri is good, Yuri. She's sweet and has good intentions and means well, and is a little bit introverted and insecure, and sure, she has some social anxieties, which is totally normal, especially for a teenage girl. But she's not a psychopath. And I think we can all agree that makes her infinitely more likable. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that. Yeah, because nobody does that. Nobody's like, oh, you know, boss, you know what? I love being friends with you. You don't do that. You just say, do you know what? I love you, man. I love you, girl. You're the best. You don't specify that you're happy that you're friends with them unless you're trying to put them in a very specific box. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't like that. I don't like that. I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah. Shall we go? Yes. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. EP, how do you like oolong tea? I absolutely love a cup of oolong, if you would be kind enough. Yeah, Sayori's bubbliness is just infectious. I love what an absolute ray of sunshine she is, and how utterly well-meaning she is. I mean, she's far from organized, and she is a bit chaotic, but she is an absolute goodest of eggs, you know. Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature to the kettle to 200 degrees. Imagine manually setting the temperature of your kettle! I know I've said that before, but I still think that's nuts. We don't do that. We just turn the kettle on, it boils, it switches itself off. Bam! Insane. Insane! Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. Absolutely, MC, because if you knew anything, you'd know that a job worth doing is worth doing right. If you're gonna do it, you may as well, like, you know, do it like you mean it. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Oh, that's such a sweet thing to say. She puts in more effort precisely because it's for someone else. That's very wholesome. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything, in that case, you'll only be even more impressed. She's absolutely right, you know. The first time I ever saw a real Japanese tea ceremony, as someone who has never engaged in proper tea making of any sort, you know, I have a strainer and whatever, but I'm not into the art of tea. I like tea. I like drinking tea, but the preparation of it is a bit less important to me. But when you see someone really care, like really care about the way that they make tea or even coffee, you know, the effort and the attention that goes into like the brewing, the serving, it's pretty hypnotic. It's pretty hypnotic. Your experience is definitely pretty universal, Yahira. I think that most people are in that boat, and that's completely understandable. Very few people drink like loose leaf tea now with a strainer because it's very high effort and it's expensive too. You know, you just wanna put the bag in the cup and add the water and be away with your drink. You know, not many people want to sit and fuss over their tea. But it is a pretty magical experience when you're around someone who cares about it. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. Oh, you must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Yes, Yuri! Come out of your shell a little bit. Come out, come out, come out. We love you. We welcome you with open arms. EP Sheepy wants to know you better. I am 100% here for you. Be more expressive. Come out of your shell. But if you could maybe leave the collection of pocket knives at home, that would be good, thanks. Kawaii! She's precious when she wants to be. She really does have her moments. Also, you drink Milo. Milo is still not very common around here, around these parts. I think most people associate Milo with probably whenever they take a trip to Europe from the UK, and you will find enormous tubs of Milo available in like the duty free and stuff, because it's like Europe's favorite chocolate drink. Yeah, it's like Nesquik. It's basically powdered chocolate. You can also buy it canned, like pre-mixed. But it's just chocolate milk, basically. But it's not as sickly sweet as some chocolate milk products. I like it. I rate it. But it's not very easy to find in the UK still. You tend to have to go to bigger stores or stores like Lidl or Aldi that have like import products. Definitely worth a try though if you come across it. Or if you have like a Polski sklep nearby, like a Polish specialty shop, they are almost certainly guaranteed to have Milo in stock. Give it a try. Give it a try and see what you think. I'm always an advocate of try new things, especially food. Food and drink always. You never know what you might discover that changes your life. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do when it's you who's around, anyway. Oh, she's flirting like so directly. It's very sweet. Yeah, give it a try, Natsuki, and give us your feedback. Let us know what you think. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, baby. It's very endearing. Ah, and so now we see the sweetness showing. That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I mean, if you like her, you should be happy. Just be happy. Be happy that she's being nice to you, and she's obviously interested in reciprocating your attempts at Riz poetry. Yeah, MC can be... I don't know how many times I've said this now while playing this game, but here I go again. MC is kind of a dick. I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm sure I am. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Me too. I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realise. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. That back pain though. What are you doing? What are you doing? What, how? You're like 16, 15, 16? You shouldn't be having back pain at your age. What are you doing to yourself? What are you doing? Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes! Yes! I have terrible reading posture. Oh, she's 18, okay. Sorry. Shows you what I know. Not paying attention to the characters' ages. So they are in their final year then, essentially, of school. Good to know. So that's why we should sit on the floor. She does seem a little bit over-eager, doesn't she? To accept MC's filling in the gap there about why her back hurts. Yeah. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a small bag of chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. Hey, rude! Rude MC, you should be sharing sweets with Sayori at every opportunity. To not do so is literally against the law. Someone arrest that man. That's illegal! Yeah, I definitely get absolutely awful posture when I'm working, even though I have an excellent seat. And there is really no reason for me to have terrible posture. I still absolutely fuck up my back by sitting like a tard. Because even though I have an excellent seat, I do tend to like bring my feet up and sit cross-legged in my seat and then hunch over like a gremlin. Because it's comfy, okay? It's comfy. I like being comfy. And in winter, maybe I'll have like a big, huge snuddy hoodie thing. And I'll like put my legs under it too. And I'll just look like a fucking tent sat on my desk chair. But I'm cozy as shit and no one is gonna stop me. This was a PSA from your favorite sheep that's allegedly a genius. I'll take it, since it will go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Oh. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. She knows exactly what she's doing. Look at that. Look at that knowing look in her eyes. That alluring. Yes, I'm here. I'm here. I'm getting in your personal space. She knows what she's doing. Bless her for being so forward, considering her shyness. I think that Yuri should stand as a fine example to everybody who has had a crush and has full-on social anxiety. For being brave enough to go ahead and be this direct, you know? Just pick a better... Pick someone better than MC, please. He's so worthless. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Oh my god, there's a girl! And he can't handle it. There's a girl and he can't handle it. Yuri was always kind of cute, but... Yeah, agree. Pick Natsuki instead, Yuri, please. When she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Oh my god, I can't stand it when girls are direct. Ah. He's so incredibly horny right now. His brain is gone. He's broken. MC is busted. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. Honestly, MC, chill. Yeah, she's completely aware of the impact that she is having on MC. And how much of an absolute pushover he is. MC confirmed full virgin. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate. I'm just saying, okay? I am not a man, obviously. But I'm pretty sure there's something very delicate between your legs. And I think that putting searing, hot, boiling water very close to that is an absolutely terrible idea. That is begging. That is begging for Providence to come and literally piss on your cornflakes. Atrocious choice. Atrocious life choice. Please, God, knock over the cup. Oh, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Oh, that's okay. I won't take any. Huh? Are you sure? Oh, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the page. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize.
Because now you can feed me, MC.
I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Oh, she really does look so cute in this CG. I do like this CG. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any hard over time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case... Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips, as if this situation is completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth, and just like that, she closes her lips over it. Huh? Her expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... She looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. That's such a sweet facial expression. Well, I am so sure we've done this before, but the fact that it's not skippable means there must be some dialogue in here we didn't see before. But we've definitely done this sequence, so this feels kind of weird. But she looks really sweet in this CG, not at all like a psycho. It's adorable. You too. Sorry, I guess I shouldn't have done that. It's just, well, you're just something that
Friends do. Yeah, friends, MC.
it's something that friends do. Friends. I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah. That's all it was. Yeah, then we don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return the book, but I can tell by her expression that she can't focus. It really does make her sound unsure. I think she's hoping for something to go on. I think it's different, like doing this to friends when you are not of a certain age, or if you have that kind of connection, you know, you've known each other for a long time. But these guys, they've known each other for what, a few days, canonically, or something? This is moving very, very quickly. This time my eyes meet Yuri's. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I noticed her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. Oh, so you mean you're staring at her tits? Nice, MC. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone! Fucking Monica. Oh, Monica. Monica. Straight in there. Ugh. Yuri jolts back. Time to share poems! Hey, P2, can you help Yuri put away the tea stuff? Right? Yeah, of course. Yeah, Monica just casually watching them, because that's what you do, right? You just hide in a corner and you voyeuristically stare at your classmates in their personal, private moments. Like, what the fuck, Monica? That's so messed up. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Coward. Cowards. Right. What's weird is I do have a skip here. Does that mean that I have already seen all of these responses? Like, are these all the same? Well, I have to do Yuri first anyway, so let's do Yuri and then we'll go through the others and see what happens. So I can't skip this bit, which kind of tells me that maybe there's at least something new. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Yeah, I also have a bad feeling when Sayori reads other people's poems for other people. It's not good. Do you like it? Me too. This one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. And now I can skip. So let's jump through this. Yeah, she's literally just staring at a bunch of random words. Like, this is not profound in any way, shape, or form. MC literally plucked words out of a dictionary and was like, yeah, these all have more than 3 syllables. She'll fucking love it. Bitches love words with more than 2 syllables. Phenomenal. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, EP2? Oh, bless her, Yuri and her anxiety about her showing her poems. Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Absolutely based Yuri telling the complete truth. Certifiable good egg. At this time. Till Monica gets involved. Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. No, Yuri! No, Yuri! Preach! Preach! Preach, girl! You are telling the absolute truth. You have to embrace your own idiosyncrasies and your own weirdnesses. Love yourself. Love how weird you are. We appreciate it. But I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, EP2. I'm just saying, writing and listening is not a lot of things. I think maybe Yuri's bar could be a little bit higher. Yeah, it's so different. She's such a better person in Act 1 when you get to see her as her truer self, you know, before Monica gets too involved. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling, and you're to thank for that. Oh, thank you, Yuri. I'm glad that we're encouraging you to express yourself. Stand up for yourself, express yourself, live your best lesbian queen life. Run off into the sunset with Natsuki as God intended. Please. It's nothing, really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Okay, so that did have some new dialogue, so we'll do a very quick go through the others. So let's do Natsuki and then Sayuri and then Monica in that order, because Jesus Christ, Monica, I am so sick of you. Natsuki. Well, I can admit it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort. That's good, but I still don't like it at all. It's trying too hard to be serious. Yeah, right? Absolutely. Natsuki deadass is going to put us in the ground with some scathing remark any moment now. No. Give it a minute. She's gonna say, I'm sure of it. She's gonna body us. What do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's just gonna sound like you're forcing it, unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Yeah! She acknowledges how awesome Yuri is! They are in love. Let them be in love, please. Jesus Christ. She is acknowledging to MC how excellent Yuri's writing is. She knows that it's good. She respects her. She's an admirer of her work. How could anybody say those two aren't meant to be together? That is so wholesome. That is so wholesome. They are 100% meant to be. Natsuki stopped short all of a sudden. Her secret is out. Don't tell me. Hmm? You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? Yeah, don't try and impress my girl! Natsuki suddenly extremely jealous, like, don't you dare, she's mine! She's mine, MC! She's mine! She's mine! What are you talking about? Keep your voice down. You know, Yuri would love this kind of... this angsty... Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean... I mean... Ugh! Looks like I'm in trouble. Yes, you are, MC. Foot squarely in mouth. I somehow struck a nerve. Though what I did is beyond me. What you did... Okay, fucker. What you did was you stepped on this girl's territory. Okay? She has already marked Yuri for possession. Yuri is hers. And here you fucking come. You waltz in. And you have the nerve. You have the audacity. You have the audacity to try and take her place as Yuri's #1 fan. And you insult her in the process. You tell her that her writing has no talent behind it. You hop the fuck off, MC. You hop the fuck off. Honestly, Jesus Christ. MC is brain dead. MC is brain dead. Yeah, the club would just be better without MC. I get that they needed a 4th person, and Sayori, being the absolute blessed ray of sunshine that she is, was trying to, you know, do MC a solid. But oh my god, no! Stop! I am so done with you. Yeah, same Natsuki, same. Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me. Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. But fair. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Fuck off, MC. The absolute disrespect. I am fucking speechless. I am speechless. What the fuck? The disrespect. The disrespect and the ageism. Dude, you're all fucking kids. Okay? You're all basically the same age. Younger by what? What, a matter of like days, weeks, maybe a couple of months? Like, sort yourself out. What the hell kind of oh, I'm so that has very much upset me. That is such a rude statement. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Your business. It's a fucking literature club. You're all sharing your poetry, asshole. It's not your business at all. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Yeah, well, to be honest, I think Natsuki's got you pegged, dude. Honestly, MC needs to check himself at the door. Fucking, what an ass. What an abject ass. Trust me, you don't deserve Natsuki. You don't deserve any of these girls, MC. For seriousness. Sayori next. Oh, I like this one, Evie. It has some nice feelings in it. Tilda. Oh yeah, Natsuki is absolutely best girl. She sees through MZ's shit like glass. She does not have time. She does not have time for him and his shit, and I completely respect that. A goddess. A goddess. Absolutely. Oh, Sayori, Sayori, like, yeah, this is really cute. It has some nice feelings. I don't really get it. I love... Oh, she's so wholesome, right? She's so wholesome. She's such a good egg. She's so pure. Can't hate her at all. Love her. Iconic. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. Till then. Oh, she's so sweet. You don't know I like them both. You wrote them, so I like them. What a sweetie. That's not very helpful, you know. Fuck off, MC. You're not very helpful. Neither's your mum. Yeah, take that. I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. Till then. It makes me feel things and it must be a good poem. Do you know what, Sayori? Do you know what, Sayori? I prescribe to that. I think that that's a good way to read poetry. You don't need to overthink it. Just does it make you feel something? If it makes you feel something, it's a good poem. I agree. I agree. But now we've seen this, so skip. And last but not least, everyone's least favorite character, Minika. Let's go. And we can skip from the beginning, so I'm gonna, because you suck. Oh no, we've got some different dialogue now, okay. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. Yeah, I noticed that too. That's a weird thing to say, Monica. It's a weird thing to say. Or when she's talking about literature, it's just like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. Yeah, that is such a fucking wild thing to say, now that we know exactly how insane she's capable of going. Poor fucking Yuri. Like, Monica had all of this kind of planned out from the start. It's horrible. She is a certifiable bad egg who needs serious help for redemption. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still defending her like that. You must be pretty into her. Do I detect a hint of green eye, Monica? I think I do. Huh? You completely misunderstood. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. No, she completely understood. Calm down, I'm kidding. No, she isn't. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. You lying bitch? Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but okay, before we go on, I'm just gonna say it. There is no shame. There is no shame in having a fictional boyfriend, or dare I use the word husbando. You know, there is absolutely nothing wrong with having waifus and husbandos. It doesn't matter if they are not real in physicality, they are real in our hearts, and that's what counts. They are real in our hearts. Oh yeah, thank God. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. Till then. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? And now we can skip, so I absolutely will. Because seen that and heard that before. Oh no, the girls are starting to argue and bicker, and it's all a bit uncomfortable. Oh no, what would I do? Would I walk home with Yuri or Sayuri? Well, obviously I have to pick Yuri. And guys, my dear Bleaties, this is the last time. So, this is the last time I have to make this horrible choice, hopefully. And I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Sayuri. It hurts. It really does. It wounds me every time I have to upset her. I'm sorry, Sayuri. I do love you and appreciate you. I do. But this time the Rizzler is after Yuri. It's the sad truth. Let's skip through that. Okay, so I do have a poem of my own for today. So I'm gonna read my poem. Now we're gonna do Eepee's poetry corner. Because I just don't wanna I just don't wanna leave it on that note. I can't stand upsetting Sayuri like that. So let's pretend that didn't happen and change the tone to something that is absolutely not depressing in any way, shape, or form. It's Eepee's Poetry Corner! It's some bad poetry, and it's really bad. It's fully mid-tier. But I hope it gives you a chuckle. If it gives you a chuckle, it was totally worth writing. So, let's get that on screen. Yeah. Oh my goodness me. What are your thoughts? So right now I am having a minor issue, so please excuse me a second. I just need to there we go. Okay. Ahem. Consummate professional poetry reader, EPCP. An ode to Yuri. Ahem. After an agonizing analysis, I stopped to breathe and covered the you I indulged in my dreams. This electricity that makes me want to flee, holding out for your embrace in the horror of the graveyard, just you and I on a journey of lust. I imagine the massacre beneath the starscape, caught up in this whirlwind, questioning our unrestrained pleasure, as we fall like raindrops, captive in the vertigo, thinking of suicide. Yeah! Happy poem! So, this poem uses one of a selection of words from Yuri's poetry poem Optimal Choices. So these are all Yuri words. This poem is literally made for Yuri. And it's what I imagine if MC was seriously into Yuri. And he wanted to meet her on the even keel after Act 2, right? I think that this is the kind of thing. I think this is the kind of thing we'd end up with. I mean, I'm sure you all remember fondly that really unhinged poem she gave us, covered in fucking bodily fluids and blood and all sorts of horrible stuff. That was just genuinely haunting. Well, I've gone for something similar. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. Thank you for listening to EP's poem, or EP's Poetry Corner. I am glad you enjoyed it. That is my contribution to today's Literature Club poetry reading. And now, let's pop that off screen and make our next poem and blitz through. Hey, Tori! Heyo! Welcome back! Lovely to see you again. I feel like you might have just missed my poem. I'm very sorry. But it's in the VOD, so we can catch up on it later. Just a reminder that all of my streams are uploaded to YouTube. I am EP_sheepy on YouTube. Everything is there. Everything that I've done, no matter how atrociously bad. Forgive me for I'm very bad at games. I don't have very many brain cells. And I don't even have proper hands. I'm a sheep, you know. We only have little cloven hoofies. So I hope you forgive. But we're gonna go ahead. Just trying to think. Is this our third poem? Is this poem number 3? I think it is. But now, I think this is poem number 3. According to the guide that I've been loosely sticking to in order to get all the CGs. For Yuri, I actually need to... The third poem that I do actually needs to be for someone else and not her, which is kind of a weird thing to do. And is very counterintuitive to everything we've done so far. So with that in mind... I guess... What do you think? Who should we make a poem for? Natsuki? Yeah, I think that would be cute too. Because I mean, obviously we can't pick Monica. There's no Monica choices. So yeah, Natsuki or Sayori. So what do we think? What words? You know what, BTs? I'll have... Let's have you guys choose words for me. Where are we going? Where are we going with this one? What do we want to do first? Got a lot of choices here. I kind of feel like a Natsuki word is probably lollipop. It's very sweet. What do we think? Everybody's on Team Natsuki. Yeah! Go Team Natsuki! I love her. She's such a little firecracker. I love her so much. She's my fave. Sayori is absolutely my spirit animal, but oh, Natsuki won my heart. She really did. Yeah, lollipop sounds cute. So that's okay, lollipop. Yeah. Cool, she liked that. What do we think next? Again, something cute. Kitty, maybe? Kitty, puppy. Oh, maybe flower? I think kitty, probably. What do you reckon? You think kitty? If you guys think kitty as well, then we'll do that. Okie dokie, kitty. Yeah. I just realized, like, when she jumps up with excitement, her little avatar, like, her eyes dead, you know? Like, she's She's happy, but she's not happy, right? It's almost like she really wishes that MC wasn't picking things she likes because she knows that he's a shit. She doesn't want to be endeared to him. Yeah, more cute things. Parfait! We know she likes that one because we did that before. Yeah. Okay. Parfait, and then Fluffy. What else? Marshmallow, because Marshmallow's a pink. No, I don't think Natsuki particularly likes MC. I think she thinks he's an absolute ass. Oh, this one's really difficult. I feel like these choices are all kind of Sayori and Yuri. Yeah, absolutely. She's mega tsundere. She's mega tsundere. Just like, it's not like I like that you like me or anything, asshole. Stupid boy. You know? And to be honest, like, MC has to be the absolute best looking dude in the whole school for these girls to be giving him, like, even a second of their time. Because he has nothing else going for him. He has no brain power. He has no talents. His idea of poetry is just, like, random words on a page. Like, word spaghetti. Yeah. Honestly. Yeah, she's so tsundere, and it's like, it's legit. She thinks he's a prick. And that's fair, honestly. I'm pretty sure that silly is a Sayori word. I'm gonna have to pull up a list, aren't I? Oh no. Oh no! It feels kind of like I'm cheating, but I'm not, because, you know, I need this guide anyway. Let's see. Yeah, silly is a Sayori word. So what about Klaus, cute, candy, cheeks, color? No. Depression? No. Yeah, I thought color at first too, but apparently not. Whisper. Okay, whisper is apparently one of her words, which is weird because I don't associate her with whispering. I associate her with speaking her mind very loudly and proudly. No holds barred. Bodies a motherfucker. Honestly, I respect that so much. Damn. Marry me, Natsuki. Marry me! Fuck MC. He's a prick. Actually, she knows that anyway. I feel like poof. Because it's like, I'm imagining a little pink cloud. You think Wrath? Wrath is definitely hers. I mean, it should be, but it's not. It's too much. It's a high reg word. That one's not hers, unfortunately. Ma. Ah! Maybe Lucky or Vanilla. Vanilla! I should have realized it was vanilla because, you know, it's sweet, right? Anything to do with sweets is also always going to be Natsuki. Pretty sure that chocolate, or literally the word sweet, is going to be her too. Yeah, sure enough. Sure enough! We're getting there, Bleaties, we're getting there. You're all doing a phenomenal job. I mean, yeah, I would say Wrath is absolutely, like, her personality. Oh yeah, Hopeless, like, based on her story. Definitely. With the options that we have here, I feel like probably Heart. Usually anything like Heart, Doki Doki, things like that, Heartbeat. Oh no. Heart is Sayori. Heart is— I'm gonna know this word list like the back of my goddamn hand by the time we finish with this game. I swear it. I swear! Okay, it's gotta be anger because that is her. Yes. Okay. Our little firecracker. I'm thinking rainbow or sing. No, they are both wrong. They are both wrong. Oh no, guys. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Valentine. Okay, Valentine is apparently one of hers. Good. What do we think here? This one's difficult. I think bouncy. What do you reckon? Because there's... Bouncy feels most appropriate. I mean, bouncy is cute, right? Bouncy is cute. Yeah, okay. Oh god, please be right. Bing. Yes, okay, good. We're almost there! We're almost there, pleaties. We're gonna get to the end of this. I promise. It's gotta be cute. It can't possibly be anything else. Play, what do you think? Play or shopping? Because I really feel like comfort is probably a Sayori word. Because she is cozy. She's a comfy cutie, you know? I don't really associate Natsuki with being comfy. Yeah, play with me, absolutely. Oh god, thank you for reminding me. That legit has given me nightmares. No, it wasn't! Oh no! Well, I'm sure one mistake is no big deal. So play was actually for Sayori. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. But yeah, I honestly thought that play would be one too. It's okay. We can do this. We can do this. Oopsie. I think we can make like 1 or 2 mistakes. Then it's not the end of the world. So probably dance? No. Okay, not that. Headphones, scars, cry. Headphones, I guess, because none of the others... Yeah, literally none of those others were her. There's no way. Like, so process of elimination, if it's not those, then it has to be whatever remains. I'm not actually sure about this one. What do you think? What do you think? I mean, melody... And I say melody because I'm thinking my melody, like the Sanrio character that's really cute. It's a very cute thing. And I look at all of these other words and I know that most of them are Yuri, and bed for sure, and warm for sure are Sayori. So... Oh, okay. Okay. We're almost there, we're almost there. Yeah, absolutely. Like, so many of them, like, could be. They could be the others, especially when you know their stories. It's a lot harder to kind of pick apart. For sure. So... I kind of feel... These sure are choices. I kind of feel like I don't like any of them. Maybe Nightgown? Yeah, I guess... Oh, that was an absolute guess, by the way. Oh, but none of the others seemed right. Gotta be pink. Couldn't possibly be anything else. Doki Doki is definitely hers. Strawberry, probably, but that could also be... That could be a trap. Because that might be something Sayori likes as well. I'll risk it. Oof, okay. Last one! Yes, I... Sorry about that. Whenever I see bunnies anywhere, I get so overtaken. Oh well, Monica's unimpressed. What a shame. Bye. Monica last again. Imagine caring. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? That's because you are. It's really fucking unsettling, isn't it? Thanks, Monica. I glance around the room. Suddenly, I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. Oh, absolutely. Monica. Wah, wah, wah. What a shame. Yeah, Yuri being a little bit creepy now. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation of her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. But now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in the one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything.
Awkward, 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 awkward.
I didn't do anything creepy like that. I mean, yes, you did. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you concern. Don't apologise. Your troubles are only the concern of those willing to share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves, but if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Yeah, MC, you're about to be complicit in murder. So I can't help but wonder if something happened. Oh, that's quite romantic. Huh? Sorry, I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends a long time. That's all. Oh, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive about her feelings. Oh, that's very sweet and thoughtful. Oh, maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. EP2, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. So you think there might be something behind it after all? Yeah, or maybe she's dead. Maybe she's just hanging out alone at home, as Monica put it. I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Yeah, Yuri really is in tune with everybody's goings-ons. She's just very quiet about it. She's a dark horse, but she's definitely tapped into what people are thinking and their mannerisms and their behaviors. It does feel like she's more attuned to it. And she's definitely sus of Monica. She knows that something's wrong there. Again, I don't know if she's really conscious of that, but it's definitely apparent. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behaviour today too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, Yuri just absolutely crucified him there. She's got you banged to rights, MC. She's got you banged to rights. I guess that was the case. So, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. He says that almost like he's ashamed. Like he's ashamed that he has a friend that's a girl. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes, her expression gentle and curious as if searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze.
Ew, girls.
Sometimes a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is... I mean... I don't think you know what you're saying. Because MC is not caring. Not in the wholesome way. Not in a wholesome way. I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Wow, like... He doesn't even know if what he's saying is a compliment. So he just covers up with it is what it is. That's such a cop-out answer. MC is a coward. MC is a coward. Yeah, Yuri is the only one who shows any concern for Sayori. You know, nobody else seems to actually care about her well-being, including MC. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, everyone! Time to skip! Who should I show my poem to first? Well, it has to be Yuri. Yeah, 100% MC. MC confirmed for no balls. No balls. We don't fuck with that. So, Yuri first. It's kind of horrible knowing that now I'm deliberately giving her a poem meant for someone else. But that's what it says I have to do, so... decided to try something different today. I guess so. Is that good or bad? Well, neither. I have my preferences. But it would be unfair of me to call something good or bad based on that. As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way. Wow, he's afraid of disappointing her, but also can't commit to statements. That's weak. Weak! Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. Not a bad minute, a good minute. We have to specify that. That must be terrible. Huh? For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Oh no, Yuri, no! No, that's not it. That's not it at all. You're not unlikable. That doesn't make you unlikable. You misunderstand. He's afraid of your opinion because he wants you to like him. He's very basic. Also, he doesn't deserve you. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to these sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. Yuri. Yuri, no! No, that's too sad. She's used to being disliked. That's not okay. I don't dislike you. What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem? Okay. Here. So I'm assuming that we haven't seen this poem before. We've seen a poem about a beach, but it was actually written by Natsuki, which makes this even more interesting because we theorized that the poem that Natsuki wrote, called Beach, was actually for Yuri. And I do wonder if maybe we will see some reflection of that in this. Is this poem going to actually be for Natsuki? Are they both going to have written poems called Beach? I think that that's really wholesome. Yeah, MC doesn't care enough. He's no good. Right, professional poetry speaker, Evie, go! Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface. Under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath grey rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sand castle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. I'm sorry, I'm having a lot of trouble reading this because there is so much strong sexual innuendo. I'm so embarrassed reading this. Oh my god, this is literally just a poem about fucking. This is a poem about... This poem is about fucking Natsuki. I'm sorry, I'll start again. Oh god, this is so much. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a shudder, will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet, we still build sand castles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. I turn back and I abandon my peace to erode at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to earth forevermore. Oh, guys! I need an adult! I need an adult. This poem is so lewd. This poem is so lewd. I don't think I need to explain. I don't think I need to explain. I think it's quite obvious what this is about. No one's an adult here, I'm on my own. Honestly, help. Help. You can only build a sand castle where the sand is wet, and yet we still build sand castles. Oh my god. Okay. Well, I think you get the idea. She's horny. Yuri's horny. And I don't think it really matters for who. But it's amazing seeing this in contrast, because Natsuki's beach poem was about a safe place, you know, and having someone to look after you and to shelter you from the storm. And this is very different. This is about, like, I mean, it's another kind of being looked after by someone. Oh boy, this is a lot. Thank you, Yuri. Thank you. That's a whole, yeah, that's a whole different beach. That's a whole different beach. And sure enough, she swept me away. She swept me away. I have gone from being the Rizzler to being the Rizzed. Yuri is doing the most. Yuri is doing the most. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to make a metaphorical approach to it. You say that you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard. After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. Oh my god, they are actually addressing this. They are actually addressing this. I don't know if I would use the word amusing, but it certainly tells me that Natsuki has a far more wholesome kind of care and concern. Yeah, I really like the part about the beach. And all of a sudden it's been flipped on its head. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Quite simply put, my lovely Natsuki. Natsuki is a cute, wholesome button underneath that brusque, bristly surface. And underneath this quiet, thoughtful surface is a raging pool of sexual, hormonal tempest. This girl is unbelievably horny. I definitely think that Natsuki and Yuri complement each other, and MC doesn't have any say in any of this. He shouldn't be involved. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I mean, you say that, but the way you said that, the ellipses and the furrowed brow, I mean, I think you might have an interest in her writing style, and you're just in a little bit of denial there, Yuri. You know? I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. Just admit you enjoyed it. Admit you enjoyed it. She enjoyed it, really. She liked writing for Natsuki. It can be refreshing, you know? Honestly, she's trying to play it down. She's trying to play it down. Just, she can't accept it. She's trying to deny her own loves. It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. You call that calming your thoughts? That wasn't calming. That wasn't calming at all. What the fuck, Yuri? Calm thoughts my ass. You basically just wrote eloquent pornography. Oh yeah, like it's such a false tsundere-ness. Just like, oh, not like I like her writing or anything. Silly candy floss pink person. But she obviously does. These two really do complement each other, but yeah, good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Calming your thoughts is having, like, a cold shower. Writing about licking someone's moisture is absolutely not a calming thing to do, Yuri. I have questions. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Oh my god. Alright, let's get Minika out of the way, I think. I'm fucking sick of her. Skip, this will be the same as it was before. Blah blah blah, don't care. Right. Sayori. Same as before. And finally Natsuki. Hopefully we'll really like this. Oh, she's immediately pretending she doesn't like it. She's immediately pretending, you know, because yesterday we wrote a poem that, you know, was really Yuri-esque, and now she's like, how fucking dare you, you know, like, I know you were trying to impress her, and now I've got mad at you, you're trying to impress me, you fucking manhole. You shitty fuckboy, I'm not gonna give you the time of day. She sees through MC. She sees through him completely. She's not fooled. She knows he has, like, a very shallow agenda. Yeah, no thanks. Oh, you didn't even... Next. She has no time. No time. 100% appreciate that. Right, time to skip the garbage chatter. So, who are we gonna go with? Yeah, Natsuki absolutely fucking bodied. Bodied MC. Dead. Deceased. I'm pressing F. Good thing that nothing happens when I press F. So of course, this time I'm gonna choose Yuri. Because we haven't done that before. It's the only choice we haven't made. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki. I can already tell you're about to say something mean. I mean, she probably is, but... warranted. No. I was just saying. Ugh. So you'll be helping Yuri then, EB2. Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said it would be fine. Okay, okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. A little sour? She's seething! Seething. So, is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. I think that she wanted to go with Yuri. Honestly, I think that's why she's mad. Absolutely, Natsuki. Absolutely. 100%. 100%. If you speak Swedish. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word. Oh no, it's definitely the right fucking word. Officers, this one right here, we've got a predator on our hands. But I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, EP2? God damn, she is fishing, isn't she? She is fishing. Good grief. Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it will turn out. Interested to see if I'm gonna score. He's literally sat there like dribbling, brain barely functioning. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki. What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. Yeah, MC doesn't give a flying fuck. He has one agenda. I'm sorry for this. I really don't know why you two picked me. She is 100%. She is absolutely apologizing to Natsuki because she was hoping that the two of them, they were both hoping that the two of them could do their festival stuff together. And instead I've split them up. MC, absolute canonical asshole. And also, Your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. Oh my god! Look at this wholesome moment. This absolute She admits it. She's sharing the love. So we've had Natsuki saying how much she loves Yuri's poetry and that she writes phenomenally. And now Yuri is complimenting Natsuki openly on her cupcakes. These two are so precious. They're so precious. Love them. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that. So, oh man, these two just get married. Get married. Run off into the sunset. I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. I mean, Monica is too busy just staring into my soul. And as for MC doesn't have a brain. He didn't think anything. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be very far out of her comfort zone. I think she deserves praise and support, actually. I don't think you should be weirded out. I think you should be proud and should be joining in, you know? And saying, yeah, we agree. Your cupcakes are fucking awesome, Natsuki. Yuri's absolutely right. You know, egg her on. Be the good egg you want to see. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work out perfectly, I can tell she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kinda appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm gonna say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are gonna be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Oh my god, they look so precious smiling like that at each other. I love them. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone picks up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out of the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry, I realised that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? He could not be any keener. I think that would be the best way, yes. What? Not MSM? Not AIM? Not your AOL chat handle? I am deliberately living in the past and I will stay here. Yeah, I'm EP2 Electric Boogaloo. That's exactly right, Antori. That's exactly it. Alright then, Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Woohoo! Score! Okay, then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Huh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. Holy shit, I get to have a girl in my house. Oh my god, and it's not Sayori. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decide not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter either way, so I just need to make sure my room is clean. He's already assuming that they're going to go to his bedroom. What the fuck? You are very optimistic, MC. Literally the first number he's ever had, apart from like his own home phone number. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, EP2. I think that we'll make a very productive team. I don't like the choice of the word productive. That has some undertones right there. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. How about because I wanted to? Because I wanted to. Silly girl. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. Chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realise. I'm telling you I want to, and that's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again and looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took tremendous effort, she finally says that and relaxes. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out of the door and Yuri follows. Oh gosh, I can't believe this. But I have to stop. I have to stop a little bit early today. As I've said, because I'm not in my usual setup. So I have to finish just a couple of minutes early to make sure that everything is back where it should be. So let's save in our third empty slot. So. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming and spending your time with me. I'm sorry that I have to stop so abruptly today, and it will also be the same on Monday and Wednesday, I'm sorry. But thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate your company so much. I love spending time with you. I am Amarantia Petronella Sheepy, Sheep Genius. You can find me EP Sheepy on all the social medias, and I will be here again tomorrow and on Wednesday. Please join me if you can. I love seeing you, and we're going to carry on where I've left off. Hopefully, we'll be done with this route, and then we can get on and start those side quests, because oh boy, this has took a bit longer than I expected it to. But thank you. Much love to you all. Have a wonderful rest of your Sunday, and bye bye.